In this video, I'm going to be talking about how meeting my wife changed my life. I personally think that meeting my wife changed my life because I became really focused once I met her. Before my wife, I was a playboy, really, not in a bad way, but I never really thought about settling down. I was just having fun. If you think about it, I was actually young, so it makes sense. Growing up, I didn't want a girlfriend or anything like that, and I was basically just messing around in the Navy. It got really worse in the Navy. I'm a nice guy, so when I go out, obviously you have to pay for the people that you're going out with. You have to pay for it, and that takes a lot of money from you over time. And also, like, your energy is scattered, right? So it's a lot of time being wasted talking to girls. Try to get your hook up and whatnot. I wasted a lot of time on that. Try to talk to girls. Going out more often. Like friends wanna go out, so you go out. I was really responsible. Looking backwards, I think that habit really was hindering my progress with regards to finances and my focus in general. Because if you spend a whole day, not a whole day, of course, I'm not exaggerating this, but if you spend the vast majority of your time thinking about girls, different multiple girls, you're testing different multiple girls, just take a lot of unnecessary time from you. So meeting my girl, my wife now, we've been together for a very long time. We've been together since 2013. We're about to make 10 years in November. And I've been with her since I was 20, she was 17. I'm not Tiger. I've been with her for a very long time. And since I got with her, I had to focus, right? I had to focus on what I was doing, like trying to go out. I really personally now, I hate clubbing and all that stuff. That's not my thing. So all of that started phasing out, right? And I became really matured. So all this time that I was spending on talking to girls, now I could use it for something really productive. So in the long run, and all the unnecessary dates with multiple people that I'm paying was gone. I became really focused. So this is not like an overnight thing. It wasn't planned. I never thought about it. But looking backwards, I think she really saved me and has contributed greatly to my advancement, right, as a man, and who I am now, what I've been able to accomplish for us. And she is a true woman. She supports me. She's been with me before I started making a lot of money. She's been with me before I bought my first car. So I know that's another challenge, and what I'm really grateful for now, because God was good to me, and I actually, I'm at a level now where at my age, it's something that it was going to be really hard for me to find somebody who's genuine. Let's put it that way. I personally think so, because then if I meet someone because of what I have, obviously I'm not going to see their true colors, and I don't even know if, and I'm an entrepreneur, right? So that's really important to me, because I play the roller coaster game, which means I could be up and then 5 years from now, things can go south. It's possible. And I don't know if you're going to be with me or not. You know what I'm saying? And I personally don't think that I have a lot of respect for my wife, because she's been there since day one, and I really respect her a lot for that. And basically, I think if I was in a relationship, I would not be able to accomplish what I've accomplished so far. Not necessarily getting married. I've been married to her since 2019. So we're about to make 4 years now since we've been married. But more of like just being one person for all this while, especially in college, I was going to have a huge issue in college, because there was a lot of temptations in college. Because of her, I was grounded. It was a lot of women in college that were just throwing themselves on me. Because first of all, I was a little matured, and I was making money while I was in college. And I was, my house, I built it in college, and I did a lot of stuff while I was in college. I would have been chilling with these girls and spending a lot of money. And along the way, probably even get somebody pregnant, and American child support would have followed me to Ghana. And so she really was, a blessing in my life. And I don't take that lightly at all. If I am to give anybody advice, I'm not telling to go get married, but, it's either you stay to yourself and focus on your goal, which is really hard for the average person. For me, it was going to be hard, because I grew up with women, right? That's just who I am. And I need someone around. So if it's either have somebody, and my wife is like my first and last serious girlfriend. Like that was not my thing. And I was blown with these girls. Like I would, I'm very nice to you, like, you know what I mean? But just settling down has really, benefited me greatly. And you don't have to necessarily get married, but being with that one person, me personally, because of my personality, I couldn't just stick to myself and not talk to any girls and grind it out. So that was taking a lot of energy, because women play games with you. You got to impress them. You got to do all this. I just don't have time for that right now. I really don't. And that's the last thing I think about, because I've been in a relationship for a very long time. So I use my time to think about the most important stuff, right? Like my ambition. What can I do? That's where my focus is. And taking that equation out of my life, I think that's one of the advantages that I had that has enabled me to do what I've been able to do at this age. That plays a huge role. That and the books that I was reading, and some people that I met along the way. But if I have to attribute my success to like one particular thing, this is a huge part. Being in a relationship and settling down with the right person who is there for you, believes in you, of course, because it gets lonely at the top. I'm sure you've heard that before, that it gets lonely at the top. If you are crazy like me, you have crazy ambitions and crazy goals and living a soft life and you doing something crazy, she's always there for me, right? I had a very good job, right? Like what anybody would wish for. As an accountant at KPMG, in the long run, my life was set. And I threw that away to come to Ghana and try to do entrepreneur stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she was making a lot of money doing what she was doing. And she is hanging it up to come and be with me, right? I mean, how many people are going to do that? So I really do appreciate her a lot. And I'm sharing this just to let you guys know, like, how being with one person, being focused, actually, it's not about being one person, but it's just about focus, right? Because that's what you need to be successful. You need focus. And I would have been distracted if I wasn't with my wife. So I just want you guys to know, like, the huge role that my wife played in this. And I don't take that lightly at all. Respect her greatly. And she supports what I do. She's there for me. And when it gets lonely at the top, she's there for me to talk it through, So much love. This is what I wanted to share with you guys today. If you've not subscribed to my channel already, kindly do so. Like this video as it helps with the algorithm. Comment and let me know what you think. And until next time, my friends, be legendary. Peace.